G'day guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be going over my round 6 AFL tips. We will be reviewing round 5 and round 4's tips, and I'll also go over who won the margin comp for round 4 and round 5. Well, there wasn't actually a margin comp for round 5 because there wasn't a video for you guys to comment on, and that is why I'll be going over round 4 and 5 because there wasn't a tipping video last week. And why is that? Well, basically the last couple of weeks I've had some family down that have stayed over. Firstly, round 4, because I didn't review round 4 last round because there wasn't a video. It's confusing, but round 4, I've got a total out of 4 out of 9 tips, so not the greatest round at all. For that round, the winner of the margin comp was LJH1145, who tipped the D's by 30. They won by 32 in their game against the Power. That's out of the way. Next is who I tipped in round 5. So for round 5, I got a total out of 6 out of 9 tips, and the round started off pretty reasonably well. I got the first 4 tips correct. I tipped the Lions, and they got the job done. I tipped the Dogs, and they got the job done pretty comfortably. So did the Swans over the Eagles. I tipped the Saints against the Suns, and the Saints won. So it was 4 out of 4, but it went a little bit downhill from there. I tipped the Tigers to get the job done over the Crows, but the Crows won that one at the Adelaide Oval. I tipped the D's and they won pretty comfortably over the Giants. I tipped my team, the Power, but we lost to Carlton by 3 points. I got Fremantle correct. They won over Essendon. I felt that was a pretty good tip from me. At Marvel Stadium, I can't remember who was favourite. It could have been Freo, but it was a bit of a 50-50 game in my eyes, that game, at Marvel Stadium. But yeah, I got the Dockers game correct. And then I tipped Geelong. I think everyone pretty much did tip Geelong. Only Hawks supporters might have tipped the Hawks. Oh, a few more would have tipped the Hawks, but most people, the majority of people, would have tipped the Cats, and I was one of those people, but I didn't get that game right. So 6 out of 9, it's par, I'd say, 6 out of 9. But because I got the first 4 games right, I could have done a lot better in that round. So a little bit disappointed, but I'll take 6 out of 9. Like, it's a par score. So that's who I tipped in round 5. So now I think we're all up to speed. That was a little bit confusing. If you understood everything, well done. If you didn't, then sorry. I probably could have explained it better. But we're all up to date. You know how much I got for round 4 and round 5. You know the margin comp winners. We can now go over who I'm going to tip for this round of footy. If you can, in the comments below, write a comment with your team and margin for the first game for your chance to win a margin comp. But also let me know whether you like this new setup that I'm rolling with for round 6, or do you like what I've been doing for the previous rounds. Let me know in the comments below. A bit different this week. See how it goes. So the first game on a Friday night is between the Giants and the Saints at Manuka Oval. Bit of a 50-50 game in my eyes, but I'm going to go the Saints, and they'll probably get it done by about 10 points. I reckon it will be reasonably close. The next game between the Doggies and the Crows down at Mars Stadium, they're pretty good there. I don't think many people would be picking the Crows in that game, and I definitely won't be. I'll be tipping the Bulldogs to win that one pretty comfortably. Port against West Coast. I'm going to tip the Power against the Eagles. We're 0-5. Surely we can win our first game of footy for 2022. This is our last roll of the dice, I would say. If we lose this game, I don't think we're making finals. Even if we win this game, we might not make finals. But I feel like this is our last sort of game. If we don't win this game, our season's over. I'm saying it right here, right now. If we lose this game, we're not making finals. That's what I'm saying. Surely we can win that game at the Adelaide Oval against the Eagles. Surely. I'm going to tip them, obviously. Next game at Optus Stadium. I'm going to go the Blues. Fremantle were favourite, and they're second on the ladder, I believe. So they're travelling along nicely, but so are the Carlton Footy Club. And I know it's at Optus Stadium, but Carlton, last couple of games against the Dockers, the last 3 or 4, I don't know what the record is, but they've seemed to have the wood over the Dockers as of late, and I think that will continue as they win this game. Down at Blundstone Arena, it's the Kangaroos and the Cats. They don't play too badly to the Kangaroos down there at Blundstone, but I reckon the Cats will win that game pretty comfortably. Suns and the Lions, the Q Clash, as it's called. I reckon the Lions will be too strong there. And then you've got the Tigers and the Melbourne Demons at the MCG. Sunday night footy, Anzac Eve game. Obviously, it's Anzac round. It's always a good game of footy between the Tigers and the Demons. Bit of Anzac Eve footy. I reckon the D's will be too strong in that one. And then the Monday game. There's two of them. There's two Monday games. There's Hawks and the Swans. I reckon the Swans will be too good in that game. And then you've got the Anzac Day clash, the big one. Obviously, there's Hawks and Sydney, but the Anzac Day clash is Essendon and Collingwood. And I reckon the Pies are going to win this one. I like what the Pies are doing. I know they've lost their last 3 games. They played good against Geelong and they should have won that. They didn't do very good in that last quarter. And Geelong, caught up and won the game. I think that was a bit of a blip against West Coast. Played reasonably well against Brisbane. So they didn't win, but they played reasonably well. So I like what the Pies are doing. I reckon they might have an alright year, the Pies, this year. And yeah, look, I reckon a lot of people are saying, gee, the Bombers aren't looking good. Their first 3 games were all hard fixtures against Geelong, Melbourne, and Brisbane, I believe. So they're pretty hard games. So I reckon Essendon will come good as well. But at the moment, I'm leaning towards the Pies. So that is my tips for round 6. Again, comment down below. Team in the margin for the first game of the round, which is tonight. If you're watching this on the day it's uploaded, and it's the Giants and the Saints. But that's going to do it for this video. Cheers for watching. Again, let me know if you like this setup or the setup that I usually have in the tipping videos. And yeah, that'll be it from me. Have a good day and enjoy this weekend of footy.